Did you hear me?
No. What?
Look. Hospital. This is where we get off. Let's go, kiddo.
Are we gonna talk about the fact she's walking with her gun out?
You feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch, pick away at my six string. Yeah, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. Yeah, I reckon you'd really like that. What do you say, huh? Ellie, I'm talking to you.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, sure, that sounds great.
You know, while I'm sitting here bitching about Oh, that's depressing. Never noticed the dead kids there. Ugh.
I dreamt about tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, tell me about it.
So, I'm on this big plane full of people, and everyone is screaming and yelling because the plane's going down. So I walk to the cockpit, open the door, there's no pilot.
You know the door to the cockpit's locked,
There's
right?
Controls, but I obviously have no clue how to fly a plane. And right before we crash, I wake up. I've never been on a plane. Isn't that weird?
Well, you know, dreams are weird.
No, at the end of what will probably be last video, given that I'll probably split it at the start of this season.
Look at that. Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone.
I was mentioning how much I like what they did with Joel's character there, and how I think they make him so much more complex than anyone they did in the sequel.
Firefly mentioned. Come on, kiddo.
I mean, frankly, well, I'm sorry. I'm kind of debating how I want to phrase this. Because what they're doing with Ellie's character here, I think actually makes sense. You know, she's clearly been through some trauma. It's just her and Joel, you know. She's not talking to any professional therapist or anything. She's talking to Joel, who's not really the most emotional guy. Or, well, he's starting to be. He's, you know, opening back up, being, you know... He's opening back up, you know, he's starting to see her as a daughter. And all that, I think it makes so much more sense than where Ellie is at the start of the sequel. Because at the start of the sequel, you know, it just looks like it's all just teen drama of why, you know, Joel's embarrassing her, or he's too smothering or overprotective or whatever.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You just kind of seem extra quiet today.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, clearly she's been through some shit, and he's trying to help the best way he can. Like, this is actually, it's a well-done moment between two really good characters. And in the sequel, it's just like, okay, I get it. It's teen drama, which, okay, fine. It kind of makes sense given...
We didn't have a clue back then.
The world they're in and everything, you know, it makes sense why Joel's maybe a little overprotective of her and trying to keep her safe, and Ellie's saying, you know, I'm a big girl now, I can take care of myself, and that all makes sense. And then...
That ladder. Here we go.
And then they reveal halfway through the game that it's a totally different emotion. They show that scene with Dina at the dance in a totally different order. They presented all of this information. You know, the big secret, you know, what Joel does at the end of this game. They reveal that Ellie finds out, and that's what. And I'm like, but that's not the emotion I get from her. Is that she's pissed? It's even that she's gonna kind of forgive him after the dance. How they reveal that at the very end of the game. Just they presented Ellie and Joel's relationship after in the sequel, from everything that happens after this game. They presented that.
Oh my god.
Whoa. What is it?
They presented it just,
Ellie.
oh my god, so poorly. I don't know why they did it so out of order. And I get, we're trying to build tension or whatever. It did not work.
You gotta see this.
And even this, I'm kissing its ass for doing something very simple. But, well, something very simple in the sense that you have two amazing characters in Joel and Ellie, two great voice talents in Troy Baker and Ashley Johnston, and just they had such chemistry in these roles. How we've grown to feel about Joel and Ellie. I think, again, seeing her be distant and kind of depressed and everything works because the foundation, everything that we had before it, worked so well. And that's why Ellie, I think, as a character, didn't work as well in the sequel, because we didn't have a lot of that foundation, because they had to try and show us all that. They tried to show us that foundation like we were watching fucking Memento. Which a great film, but still. It worked for that movie, not The Last of Us Part 2. Because I don't think they had the writing chops to pull off something like that.
Hurry up.
And I fucking love this giraffe scene, too.
Hey there. So fucking cool. Aw.
I get to feed a giraffe once.
Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
Come on.
Yeah, I fed it at the Indianapolis Zoo. That was a fun moment. Except they did not make feeding the giraffes that fun of an activity. It was basically like, you get like one carrot, you hold it up, they'll take it out of your hand and then move along. Okay. Shit.
Oh, man.
I think I also fed flamingos there. They gave us like a cup of like krill or shrimp or something. And the flamingos ate it. It was really cool. I'm trying to think of all the things I fed at zoos. I fed like stingrays at a zoo once. I like zoos, if you couldn't tell.
So, is this everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs, but you can't deny the view, though.
If you're wondering, yes, you can just stand here, look at the giraffes, and it'll play this little piano thing until eventually the giraffes will walk away.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
What's the other option?
Go back to Tommy's. Just be done with this whole damn thing.
After all we've been through. Everything that I've done.
I mean, killing David I wouldn't consider a bad act. I say, good on you.
Look, I know you mean well, but There's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up. Ellie, I think I found another one of them comics you've been reading.
I'll read that later.
You know, I'm trying to think if there's ever been a run that I've done in this game that I've found this many of these comics. I don't think I've ever like really sat down and tried to platinum. No, I never have, because the original game had online trophies, and by the time I played it, it was, you know, nobody was playing the online for this game, which I've heard very mixed things about. I've actually heard some people really dig the online
Back.
How so?
portions of this game.
That was right after everything went down. I ended up in a triage just like this. And everywhere you look, you just saw families torn apart. The whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it did.
I can't imagine losing someone you love like that. Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
That's okay, Ellie.
Right, I'm gonna shut my door real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. I heard a small clunk or something in the background. One of my dogs just sprints out of my room, so I'm like, okay, people are coming home from work. That means it's about to get loud. So hey, let's shut my office door and turn on the fan a little bit. So. Bam, sharpest tool in the shed. Anything else? There's a crafting bench. Ammo parts. Map. Make sure I find everything. I don't think I can go inside. Nope, can't go inside that bus.
Here we go.
All right, what do we want to fix up? Let's give it a little more range. Okay, I can get range out of that. Capacity, fire rate. Oh, yeah, I'll take capacity on my El Diablo. Get 2 shots instead of 1.
That'll do nicely.
let's get a move on.
Hey, Joel, I got something for you. Here. Maria showed this to me, and I stole it. I hope you don't mind.
Well, no matter how hard you try, I guess you can't escape your past. Thank you.
It just puts a smile on my face. I love these two together. This is why I also say I really wish that Ghost Joel was in the sequel. And I know, you'd want to see him do that, do a Ghost of Joel guiding Ellie. Yes, I would have enjoyed that. I think that actually would have been really cool. I'm not saying have it be like an actual ghost.
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The Fireflies. I'm sure of it.
Uh-huh. By that I mean let Joel actually kind of be Ellie's conscience in a way. Like I said, I know it's a played out idea, but I would have liked it. And again, it all just... It comes down to the chemistry between Troy Baker and Ashley. I think they killed this role, or they killed these roles, and I really think, like I said, putting him in that situation where Joel is kind of acting as a... You know that by that time in the story, Joel probably would have told Ellie, about some of the bad stuff they did, Ellie remembers something that Tommy does when they're hunting him down in Seattle. When he was torturing some of the wolves. Ellie recognized the tactic as something that Joel and Tommy would do. When they were raiding people and. Oh my God! Stop making noise! You're freaking me out, man. But yeah, I think that.
Holy shit!
Stay quiet.
Letting those two, like I said, letting Ellie letting Joel act as Ellie's conscience, just more of an external representation of of seeing Ellie's inner turmoil of her going through all the shit that she's going through in the sequel.
I know, let's just keep at it.
All the emotions and everything, to actually have a part of her represented by Joel kind of telling her, hey kiddo, slow down. Don't become what I became, a bitter, grumpy old man who threw away all attachments. So as we're seeing moments where Ellie's if they wanted to do the moments in the sequel where we're seeing Ellie, I complained about it. a lot in the sequel, how we never saw Ellie like really step over the line. They were doing something like that. We could have seen Joel actually be the reason she never fully stepped over the line. Like I said, it'd be kind of a thing with Joel telling her, like I said in that wording, hey kiddo, you know, don't do what I did. Don't push away everyone for your basically kind of like don't forget to live life. I don't know. I think it would have worked, and I think it would have been a whole hell of a lot better than what they actually did in the sequel. I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm a hack. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a writer. Which, yeah, fair point. I'm not a writer. Oh, son of a biscuit.
On your left.
Okay. How are we going to approach this? Oh, I really think the bloaters are blind. Let's hope I'm not wrong. Yes, okay, they're blind just like the clickers. That's what I thought. I just could not remember.
Ellie, get on up there and drop that crate for me.
Okay.
Go.
We're good.
Okay.
Just now.
Okay.
You know, I don't think I ever have done that section completely stealth.
Watch your step. That water looks pretty deep.
Hey, that's what we can do once we're done.
What's that?
You can teach me how to swim.
You got it.
I think I have always killed all the infected in that section. That's trout. It's like trout. The only reason I know what trout look like is the fish from Red Dead 2.
I'm on the other side.
Cool. Drop that ladder down for me.
All right, hold on.
Dude, the fish in that game looks so cool.
All right, just stick to the edge. It's shallow over there.
Ugh, freezing.
And another jam door.
Isn't that how it always is?
Give me your foot.
Okay.
Come on. Get that door open. okay?
Yeah. It just surprised me. Man, I can't wait for those things to be wiped out.
Look at me go. Got a nice easy kill on that one. Anything good over here? Some blades.
Time to go to work.
Is this? Find all the workbenches. Awesome.
Yeah. That looks good. There you go.
Oh, why does that hurt me so much? Hurts me to use those shivs. Free arrow. Some sugar. Really, no blades. Rip off. And because I got those parts, and this is the last workbench. It's such a weird thing to put those parts right there. Uh-huh. Remember, guys, wipe your shotgun down. It gives it more range.
That should help us out.
Nah, cause I think it's because we already, you know, you make the one upgrade, we already put it on a choke. They're not going to animate
Watch your head.
more of them to boost the range.
Hey, look. There it is.
Oh, yeah, this puzzle. Oh, yeah.
I'm not going.
Fuck this puzzle. Yeah, see, the entire reason why I think why I'm guessing those things are trout, it's that pink stripe running down the side. Believe oh shit. Steelhead typically have and that's where our story ends. Okay, dead guy. And how did I not notice that open door? Just, it's one of those things that you do it, and then you look back on it and go, I'm an idiot.
You made it. All right, come on.
Alright, drop the pallets. And now we give her... I'm gonna jump on the thing.
Get on.
Okay. Okay, there. I'm on it.
God,
Careful.
imagine doing that in Converse. Like, how much do those shoes, like, think how much they're leaking in wet socks. Ugh. I mean, at least Joel wears boots. You know, there's some respect there. I don't know how wet his socks are, but...
Stand back! What happened?
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I'll figure something out.
Now we get creative. Oh, has anybody seen those YouTube shorts, those like ladder climbing competitions where they run with the ladder up the wall, pull the ladder up, set it on the next wall, climb up? I'm not sure if that's like firefighter shit or what, but it's really fun to look at. I don't know why that just reminded me of. Just reminded me of that, of Joel climbing it, picking it up, dropping it. There we go. Come on, Joel. That's faster. We all know.
Oh, I see. Good idea.
Yeah, that's right. Puzzle master over here.
Oh, boy.
Let me go ahead, and you follow my lead.
Okay, right behind you.
Okay, come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you. See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Again, just such a nice, like, father-daughter moment.
Whoa! Ellie, move!
Joel! Here!
I got it.
Okay, you know, this is the most Uncharted I think this game gets. Is that section right? This section right here when he's trying to move inside this bus that's like kind of flooding.
Made it!
Ellie!
Fucking made it! Come on.
Ellie, give me your hand! Give me your hand before you...
Yeah, like I said, I mean that section right there just it feels the most Uncharted to me.
Hands in the air!
She's not breathing.
Hands in the fucking air!
Come on, man.
Well, I mean, he's doing violent chest compressions, and you hit him with the butt of your gun. Yeah.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right.
I don't care. He was resuscitating a kid.
Okay,
Put your hands in the air. Yeah, no shit.
how'd you do it?
It was her. She fought like hell to get here. Maybe it was meant to be.
I lost most of my crew crossing the country. I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her. Maybe it was meant to be.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
So you were gonna show me where she...
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through.
Challenge.
I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
And you weren't.
This happened.
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
No, there is. There is a choice. Don't act like there isn't.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that bullshit.
Thank you, Joel.
March him out of here. He tries anything, shoot him. Don't waste this gift, Joel.
I mean, look back at Left Behind. Clearly, Marlene had a connection with Ellie's mother. That's why Marlene knew about Ellie and, was watching after her. But she wasn't really in her life. I mean, she was growing up in a fucking military orphanage. Joel crossed across the freaking country with her. They saved each other's lives damn near how many times. They bonded. They created an actual, like, father-daughter relationship. And you act like, oh, well, what you're going through is nothing compared to what I go through. Fuck off, Marlene.
Which way?
In the whole, there's no choice. No, there's a choice. You have the choice to not kill Ellie. I mean...
The fuck you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Where's the operating room? I ain't got time for this.
Where?
Top floor, the far end.
You know, you could have just died and not told him after he just shot you in the dick.
The smuggler, he's in here.
Yeah, man, like I said, I've said this before. I really hate that whole, the sacrifice one, save 1,000, etc. I've always hated that,
Shit.
that viewpoint, acting like, oh, there's no choice. It's the only moral thing to do.
Smuggler!
I thought I'd get the kill. Acting like, oh, it's the only moral thing to do. Oh, like I said, screw off.
The smuggler, he's in here.
You know, hell, I have more respect for Marlene if she was making that sacrifice while also admitting I'm choosing to make this sacrifice. That's fine. But trying to absolve yourself and going, oh, well, I have clean hands. There's not a choice. There is a choice. Fuck you. Oh, man, that really pisses me off.
Shit. He killed Ethan. What? Ethan's dead. It's over here!
And if anybody wants to ask me, you know, I don't think it's bad writing. I mean, when I'm saying I'm getting pissed off at Marlene and everything, she's, in my opinion, a well-done villain. Because she has, you know, truly made me mad. You know, not many villains truly make me that pissed off. And I guess what's even better is Marlene a villain? That kind of comes down to your individual interpretation. You know, I mean, clearly I think she is. You know, because I'm on the side of let's not sacrifice Ellie. Shit, there's more of them.
I don't see him.
Run out!
You over there?
I'm in a really bad spot. Yep. I was caught too much in a crossfire. Yeah, I heard that reload, you dick.
Don't lose him! Nah, he's gone. Let's keep searching.
He's not over here!
Yeah, like I was saying, though, I mean, it's a big question, you know. I mean, can you even really consider Marlene a villain? You know, you know what? I use that word because she made me mad, but I wouldn't even consider her a villain, man, because she's not. I mean, like, that's kind of another cool thing about this game is there's really no bad guy. I mean, there are definitely bad people, but it's, you know, that's life. You know, I mean, there's guys like David, there's and whatnot, but most of the people are just trying to get by. They're just trying to, you know, do what they think is right. Clearly, this is what Marlene thinks is right. Again, I disagree, but Now, if somebody would ask me, AJ, would you be saying the same thing if you didn't, if I was a third party in this, didn't know Ellie, didn't have this emotional connection with her, would I?
I'll search out here. Go check over that.
You're dead, asshole!
Suckers. Would I say the same thing? Probably not. It's because I have that connection with Ellie that I...
Over there. He's gone.
Keep looking!
Because it's because I have that connection with Ellie that I... don't want her sacrificed. It's a, I forget what it's called, but I'm not a utilitarian.
Okay, go!
Eat shit.
Don't lose him!
F. F. But yeah, I believe it's the utilitarian viewpoint that Marlene is taking. It's the viewpoint that, again, I always say it's the Spock say, would you sacrifice one, save 1,000? And I think it's a much more complicated question because, again, it's the the concept of the trolley problem. Would you you're sitting at the breaker switch of a trolley or whatever. There's one person on one track, 4 people on the other. Or is it 5? However many.
Stay alert!
The question, would you leave the not make a choice and by therefore choose because you had the option to stop? What is it? There are 3 options. Do nothing because you're heading down one path, or swap the tracks so that only one person gets run over. It's the question, does that make you a murderer? It's the question, by doing nothing, does that also kind of make you a murderer because you chose by not choosing? It's a kind of a weird, complex thing when it comes into it, or when you really dig into it. Like I said, I believe it gets into the concept of the utilitarian ideology. When you sacrifice the one, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm getting into some theology, or not theology. I'm getting into some philosophy and whatnot that is not my forte. So if it sounds like I'm just talking out of my ass,
You hear what He's over here!
Ow.
April 28th. Marlene was right. The girl's infection is like nothing I've ever seen.
Hello. Some good ammo there.
It's 5:30 p.m. on April 28th. I just finished speaking, more like yelling at our head surgeon. Apparently, there's no way to extricate the parasite without eliminating the host. Fancy way of saying we gotta kill the fucking kid. And now they're asking for my go-ahead. The tests just keep getting harder and harder, don't they?
I mean, am I being too hard on her when I hear her say, you know, which means we have to kill the fucking kid? It just makes me go, yeah, it really sounds like you're close and thinking about how hard this is that you have to kill Ellie, calling her the fucking kid.
Yeah, that's it. I'm coming, Ellie.
You know, I'm just going to throw this out to you guys. Maybe don't leave your flashlights on. Because it kind of makes it really easy to see you guys.
Hey, he's over here! In the office!
Watch my back!
Yeah, you thought that was cute? Asshole. Okay, I think I got everyone. And I don't remember upgrading this pipe.
Buy me some time.
What is it? What was that thing from Call of Duty? It wasn't Black Ops. It was Cold War. Yeah, it was a go through the red door or some shit.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her.
No!
Shut up.
Fucking animal!
Yep.
Come on, baby girl.
I had to kill him. Otherwise, it would create an alternate timeline.
Oh, shit.
Maybe it would have led us to a better game. We can't have that.
He's carrying her toward pediatrics. Get up here, now!
Shit.
He's over here!
I'm getting you out of here, girl. I got you.
Cover the exit.
I got you.
I had to complete the loop. I had to play the original. I have to play the original game so I can then be disappointed by the sequel to then play this game and remember why I fell in love in the first place.
The other side!
Rook.
Am I making any sense right now? I've lost my goddamn mind. Just so you know, these jokes are funny to me.
I said get back! Hold your fire! Hey, stop!
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
Okay, you said it. She almost was, but that's beside the point.
What? You know it. Look. You can still do the right thing.
That is a
here.
much better argument than what
She won't.
she said the first time. That question of, it's what she'd want, God damn it. Like I said, this is one of the best, morally ambiguous endings. It's so good. What happened, Naughty Dog? Did you replace all your good, experienced writers with 20? Yeah, that happened, didn't it?
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've actually... They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
So Sorry, I about pissed my pants laughing at my own joke. It's The Last of Us Part 2. Tagline is, I'm sorry.
Wait. Let me go.
No.
Please.
So you can take your revenge? Like, yup. That was our problem. We didn't kill Abby, who we didn't know existed. Ugh. Oh my god.
Well, looks like we're walking. Should be a straight shot through here.
All right.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right. Now watch your head going through.
Here. Got it.
Feeling my age now. I don't think I ever told you, but Sarah and I used to take hikes like this. I think the two of you would have been good friends. I think you really would have liked it. I know she'd have liked you.
I bet I would have.
Oh. Look down there. Just a little bit further now. There, I got you. Give me your hand. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston? Back when I was bitten? I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
I love that
Her
line.
name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you, no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
See, I've always kind of thought that, you know, she kind of knew that line there just kind of, you know, she just kind of looked at it and understood. Just kind of, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. Maybe me seeing what I wanted to see. again, man, this game is so much more depressing knowing what happens in the sequel. How they fuck it up, and it's so depressing. There was so much talent, so much right with this game, such great characters. And like I said, I mean, even if you take a different interpretation on Joel's character, you think what he did to the Fireflies, how he became the villain in the end. If that's what you think he's wrong for lying to Ellie, which I've kind of gone back and forth on that one. But if you have a totally different interpretation, hey man, tell me about that. Go into the comments. Tell me your interpretation. Tell me what you thought about the characters and their morality and whatnot. I think that's what's so interesting about this game is the fact that there is, like I said, no real villain. Yeah, they're bad guys, but there's no overarching villain or anything. You know, there's not this group of people who killed Joel and now we're gunning for him or anything like. You know, it's what did Druckmann say that this game is about love? Well, the sequel's about hate. I wouldn't even say this game's necessarily all about love. I mean, again, you take my interpretation, sure, but like I said, there are people who think Joel's crazy. The way he did was terrible, especially at the end of the game. I think it's what makes him such an interesting character. It makes this game so great. So that's. Whatever. I'm just rambling now. I fucking love this game, man. And again, I think this remaster is well worth it if you get it on sale. Don't spend full price for it. If you're gonna buy it, buy it when the price drops. So that's my thought on it. It's a really good remaster, but like I said, buy it on sale. Yeah, I think that's all I got. I talked about this in a recent. Let me check my schedule real quick. Give me a second, I gotta get on my flashlight. I had to look at what all games are coming out and when. We've got Plague Tale Requiem on the 18th. The 21st is Gotham Knights and Tales from the Borderlands. And then we got Bayonetta 3. I missed the date, but we'll be playing that sometime after the 21st. I want to say it's 23rd-ish, but yeah, so we got a lot of games coming up. Drop by, you want to see any of those or anything else I played on the channel. Thank you for watching. As always, social media is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. And for the last time in The Last of Us Part 1, my name is AJ Gell. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.